dysfunctional and the administrator should take over the running of its affairs. Now, in our Mafikeng studios, we are joined by the Premier Thandi Modise spokesperson, Lesiba Kgwele, to unpack the administrator's debacle. Mr. Kgwele, welcome to AM News. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you and your viewers as well.
Now, Mr. Kgwele, the Premier has announced the appointment of the administrator, but the Madibeng municipality say they don't know anything about this appointment. Your response?
Well, immediately after the ESCO decision was taken, the MEC for Local Government and Traditional Affairs phoned the Executive Mayor to inform her of the decision. Thereafter, on Friday of last week, she formalized that by writing to the Executive Mayor. The correspondence was acknowledged because the Executive Mayor of Madibeng wrote back an objection. And even on Saturday, when the Premier was in Madibeng to address the communities, she did indicate to the Executive Mayor and the Speaker of Council that she will be in Madibeng on Monday and had requested a council sitting so that she's able to introduce the administrator to council. When Premier arrived in Madibeng on Monday, the said council meeting was postponed to Tuesday. She proceeded to engage the Executive Mayor for over 3 hours, after which she introduced the administrator to the Executive Mayor, as well as the Speaker, as well as the Whip of Council. And it was then agreed that the next day, which was Tuesday, that the MEC for Local Government and Traditional Affairs would visit Council to spell out the terms of reference to Council. So indeed, that municipality of Madibeng had for a while been dilly-dallying on implementation of the Ministerial Task Team report, ever since it was presented to the municipality on the 11th of April 2013 by the Minister of Kokta. It is for that reason that the Executive Council deemed that the municipality is dysfunctional and therefore is placed under provincial administration.
So, in short, you are saying that the council knew about the appointment of the administrator and they are being economic with the truth?
Yes, from what I have outlined, I've said that that was communicated in writing, and we have documentary proof of that, in that there was objection written by the Executive Mayor. She was also engaged. Councillors in the municipality knew that there was a council meeting on Monday. Unfortunately, that council meeting, the leadership of the municipality unilaterally postponed that council meeting to Tuesday, because then Premier was denied the opportunity to interact with councillors so that she's able to spell out the terms of reference, which were of course communicated to the municipality in writing, so that the delay, which has really caused a lot of service delivery delay, in that the intervention in the municipality is meant to make sure that that municipality is turned around so that it becomes effective, responsive, as well as accountable to communities.
What will be the role of this administrator?
Well, the administrator is primarily tasked with taking over the executive functions as well as the legislative functions of council, because council has failed from the assessment that was conducted by province. In that regard, he will then be responsible, among others, to implement all all recommendations of previous report. That include, among others, the special investigating report on Madibeng, which had also uncovered gross fraud and fraud, as well as corruption, which had to be finalized. So those particular findings, as well as those of the Ministerial Task Team, had been what council had to process. But other than that, the many projects that in that municipality have been abandoned, contractors as well as the serious findings about involvement of councillors as well as municipal officials. That is what the administrator is actually supposed to make sure that those that have been found with their hands in the till, that there is action taken against them.
So what is the next step now, Mr. Kgwele?
Well, the provincial government is confident that there will be intervention to make sure that the administrator is in place for the benefit of communities. Because from what we've seen, as I've said, it took the municipality 10 months to simply adopt a report that was tabled by the minister. So that means in terms of service delivery, the concern of the provincial government is that communities need services, basic services, and that the municipality is not responsive. Therefore, a decision was taken that a team will be deployed that will oversee the day-to-day running of the municipality to ensure that communities receive basic services which they deserve.
Mr. Kgwele, thank you so much for your time.